What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Connor Unchained. So I got a brand new AI project that I think has a ton of potential. Lots of great stuff that I can see happening with this. It's got a real use case that I actually can see hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of people, if not more than that, actually using this at some point. This is Spectral Labs. So we can pull it up on CoinGecko. Type in Spectral, and the ticker is going to be Spec. Obviously, this coin is not out yet. Their website is spectrallabs.xyz. So what they focus on is creating AI agents, and they have their own application in which you can actually build out your own AI agent. So let's dive into it. So navigate and create autonomous agents with syntax, which is basically their coding LLM. Takes natural language and converts it into code to enable you to do a bunch of stuff. So you can ask it questions. I'm going to pull it up in a second too because it's pretty interesting. And then you can compile your code directly from this LLM/platform, which is very cool in my opinion. You can ask it to test it out, which is really cool too. It'll go through a little bit, and then you can deploy it on chain instantly. You just got to connect your wallet. So that's kind of what they focus on. So I'm gonna pull up the LLM here. So you could just ask it a question. Can you make me a smart contract? Smart contract with a 74% buy and sell tax. So we'll see how our contract comes out here. But it auto generates, and then like I was saying before, you can just do this. You can deploy it, compile it, do whatever you gotta do just in this LLM. So the way that it works too is in their back end. Is they kind of have a whole software for where this is built out. So they use different kind of search. I don't know what you want to call it, engines, or they have other people that are actually building other agents, or other models rather. That's what I'm thinking of. So people are actually, you can build your own model for different use cases, different reasons, and then you can integrate it into this platform too, which is pretty cool. So they got Spectral Syntax, a network of on-chain agents, which hence that's what it is. But something that I want you guys to understand here is when they use AI agent in context to Spectral Labs here, this is what an AI agent is to them. So you guys understand from when I say AI agent, you might have this idea in your head, but this is what an AI agent is for the use case of their own project, which is, so it's a set of instructions that can be executed consistently, a set of code, basically. Agent is designed to operate autonomously on the blockchain. It enables the agent to make independent decisions, whether it's executing trades, adjusting strategies, performing tasks based on predefined criteria or algorithms. And the agent has access to its own wallet and private keys. So bottom line, you can fumbling my words here. But bottom line, that's what they're talking about with their AI agent here. And through here, this is kind of where the creation happens. So bottom line, what they want to happen out of this project, they want to be able to have anyone be able to autonomously like build these agents out. It's pretty interesting. I really like that. And even just to use this for coding, if you're a coder, software developer, this tool here is basically a strong tool to assist you with coding in, whatever smart contract issues you may have. You can look up some stuff. You can get some more info on it. You can even test certain things. It's pretty interesting, and you can do that all right now. It's like working, it's a working product. It's not like a speculative thing right now. Um, but yeah, so that was spectral syntax. And so let's get into. There's one other thing here too. Hold on. Yeah, so right here, there's Spectral Nova is their other part, machine intelligence network that provides high quality decentralized inference feed for smart contracts. It's basically like decentralized just information for their smart contracts. And Nova incentivizes top data scientists and ML engineers to build models that output inference feeds to solve predictive and machine intelligence problems for Web3 applications. Um, so to kind of sum that up, hold on, I'm just reading this still. Via verifiable computation, consumers can be assured that the integrity of the performance models they consume. Yeah, so basically, data scientists and machine learning engineers are getting rewarded to build these models out through them, which is a pretty cool idea. Creators are Web3 companies that post data science ML challenges, set performance benchmarks, and establish rewards for winning solvers. Yeah, so that's a little bit with that. I don't need to go too much more into it. But they have like an entire ecosystem going here for this project. And there's so much to it. Like I'm not gonna go too much deeper because it's pretty interesting. Like they have a lot of reward mechanisms for people that, like I was saying before, like just people that are building out these AI models or LLM models, for the platform itself. Yeah, they do use account abstraction, which is pretty cool. You can look into that too. Um, Again, I don't want to touch on everything. I want to just go towards the end here. Let's see. Yeah, so this is kind of their roadmap. So that's what I wanted to touch on. The ability to create your own agents. Users will be able to create their own custom agents, modify their identities, knowledge bases, and plug in access. Something like that would be huge, especially in crypto, even outside of crypto. Just think the idea to create your own agent and have it do things autonomously for you is super important. I think that's just an absolute game changer for Web3 itself. We believe that this feature will lead to expansion of creativity, which absolutely will. And so this is another thing too, is they got plugins. So on their Twitter, they talk about plugins here. They got this video.
Hugging Face and OpenAI call them tools, functions, and sometimes actions, and they're incredibly important to move beyond this role of strictly chatting with a model and be able to take some action.
So yeah, just listen to this too for like 1 minute.
A number of tools that helps agents interact on chain. Tools like Foundry for developing contracts, any transactions, Search to return up-to-date results on questions, and web scraping for gathering other relevant information. We also have tools like portfolio checking to get the balance of an address, contract interaction, verifying contracts, and a number of other tools here. Live in the app now, we can see how some of these plugins actually function. The first example is a general knowledge question and would require some form of search to get an up-to-date result. So our models select the search tool and return the results there. The second and third examples are related to code generation, and the request gets routed to a code generation plugin, which uses a completely different model. There's access to a large data set of Solidity code, custom prompts, and the handling of functions. The result of this architecture is a system that's designed to expand over time. Even as the functionality of these large models remain the same, with new plugins, their capabilities can constantly expand. In the near future, we'll be adding a number of other plugins from partners to integrate their APIs, listeners to respond to on and off-chain events, and social interaction with Farcaster, Twitter, and other platforms. The most exciting part of this of all, though, is that our plugin creation will be open to everyone soon. So new plugins and functionality will be enabled by people around the world every day. The next batch of plugins will be releasing shortly and will be demonstrated by a new agent launching.
So yeah, I mean, it's pretty interesting. Their plugins are just gonna allow a lot of different stuff. And integration, he was saying even socially, through something like Farcaster, and even here just meme coin generators, being able to integrate that places too into third party apps, like creating a meme coin generator that integrates into other applications. That's wild. So certain things like that, like this project actually has a lot going for it. I really like it. Um, and there's one or two more things I'm gonna dive into with it. I'm just thinking there's one other thing here now. I'll come back to it if I think of it. Excuse me. But so another major thing that I wanted to talk about was the backers. So you got some very big people backing this as well. You got Samsung Next, Google's Gradient Ventures, Franklin Templeton, Polychain Capital, Circle, Parify. You got a bunch of really big, or mainly, I guess, popular, profitable, well-known investors, right? Or backers rather. So this is Spectral Finance. It's the same project, just on CryptoRank here. And same thing, you can check them all right here as well. But Google Gradient Ventures, guys, I want you guys to know what this is. This is fairly new. Oh, you know what? I take that back. I don't know if Gradient Ventures is fairly new. But what it is Google. It's literally Google itself's AI targeted investment venture. I don't even know what you want to call it. Like just not a, it's not a platform, but they're an investment fund slash whatever you want to call it. But they have a lot of projects here. Most of them, if not 90% of them, are not crypto related. But Spectral Labs is one that falls in this. Lambda. I think that's another one. But you just scroll down, or you can actually go to, I think, FinTech here. Like you can just look at a bunch of, you know, softwares, platforms, other startups that they got working, but then you can see Spectral right here. I mean, they say it provides on-chain credit scoring, which I don't see really anything mentioned about that. Obviously, looking into the project way deeper, it's all like fully AI agent stuff, but bottom line, they are part of Google Gradient Ventures, which is very cool. Um, like I said, they got a lot of backers. Their team, the only thing is their team is not 100% doxed, which is something I like to look for a lot. But I think in a case with this project, it looks very good. They're striving to create something very powerful out of it. To me, this is not just like a coin that launched yesterday that is trying to just suck liquidity for 2 days and then rug everyone. Like they're really trying to build something out of this, and I think it's very ambitious. So even if the team is not doxed on this one, I actually do have fairly high conviction because this is a tool that I can see many developers using, and especially certain things like if that meme coin, say the meme coin generator, integrates with another platform, and that starts popping off. It's literally that would be spectral infrastructure, making that possible. There's a lot going for it, and it's focusing heavily in Web3. Web3 usage, which is very cool. I don't know. There's not too much else I want to say about it. Just from looking into it a lot, that's mainly what I wanted to bring up with this project. But definitely keep, excuse me, definitely keep your eye on this one. There's no full out set time yet when I know if when the token's coming out, but I assume it's going to be fairly soon. And yeah, as far as that's what I got for you guys today. Hope you found some value. Stay up to date with this coin, if you guys want to. Even so, a lot of the coins that I talk about, a lot of times they are listed on CoinGecko, even if they don't have a token. If you create, sign up, you can go in here, add to portfolio. You can just hit the star button, add these coins to your portfolio, and from there, you can stay up to date and just keep watching these coins if and when they're gonna launch, whatever you want to do. So that's what I got for you guys today, and from there I will see you in the next video. Thank you.